So it's January 7th, 2025. Not 24 anymore. And my van is broken. I have almost no money. I got my jar of change and got enough out of it so I can go into town and get some medicine I actually need to survive. And that's going to be about around a 5-kilometer walk. I think I have an app on my phone that tells me how far I walk each day. I haven't been checking it because I haven't been walking into town. I haven't been going on long walks like I went to for a while, and so my legs are weaker than they should be. Just haven't felt like it. Also, with the van dead, what I used to do is drive into town to ditch the dogs, get rid of the dogs, and then I would walk in from there. Well, the van's dead, so I have 2 dogs with me. I locked the small one in the house. I locked one of the big ones in the house, and he realized what I was doing and reacted negatively, smashing my hand into a stone wall, like a sharp stone wall, which shouldn't even exist next to a door, but whatever. It's the nature of that building. And I got a little cut on it. It's no big deal. Probably one of the reasons my immune system is good is I get small cuts all the time from machete work or whatever. And they heal fine. I don't even put shit on them or anything. I don't really want to walk into town, and the actual bigger problems I have are dog food and gasoline, because I'm almost out of gasoline. I'm trying to work out with a guy with a pickup truck to tell me how much he would charge me to deliver shit. And I guess I got to go by his house. I've been talking to him through my friend. But I need to go by his house, also find out if he's got a phone, because I have communication problems with my best friend, and because he doesn't have a phone, so I have no way to communicate with him. I don't really want to do this walk. Fuck it. That's a bad way to think, because I gotta do it. Or do I? I could do it tomorrow, but I could also get a watch battery, maybe, which I've been wanting to get for a very long time. If that guy's in town today. He only comes once a week to sell watches and maybe this battery. And I did finally get a friend. I told him the address to send a card to that would allow me to use an ATM for the very first time in years. And I could actually get cash in an efficient way. Because, running out of dog food, that's really bad. And I hate being in the position I'm in. And I just talked to a guy, he's looking for somebody to do a job online. But it's a sales position for a product that means nothing to me. So it's not a job I want. And there are jobs I would do in the world. I've been avoiding that, but I could get everything magically fixed up in my life just by getting a job. Get a job. I don't got enough money, get a fucking job. And my resume is excellent, or it was about 24 years ago. The last time I had a real job. So it is amazing I made it this long. The problem with taking these 2 dogs into town, like this bigger town, is that something bad could happen to them. Like they could get in a dog fight, and I'm not in really great shape to stop dog fights right now. That dog up there doesn't have a collar, and breaking up a dog fight when the dog has no collar is much harder. And I have no guarantee that the other dog will have a collar. Most of the scars I have on my hands are from breaking up dog fights. And and it's not like they're trying to bite me, but they bite you because you're in the way, and they're, gnashing of teeth and stuff. So, oh my God, town's far. It's at least 5 kilometers. And I think the way it works out, it's more like 6. And I have to go down and then back up. So I'm looking at a 10 to 12 kilometer walk. I guess this can be an exercise in attitude adjustment. And just saying to myself, fuck it, I gotta do it. Anyway, my friend's sending this card. I don't know how long it's going to take to get to town. And again, I'd have to walk into town to get it, because I can have a friend come over and jump the van. It's probably the battery, although that hasn't been a problem before. So it could be something worse. I mean, I've got in my van, there's been mice and rats living in it before, in the engine. So like sometimes if I don't use it for a long enough time, like 6 weeks or something, then if you open up the hood, there's a whole rat nest right on the engine. And that's probably not good for the vehicle. But I live in a wildlife kind of place, and it's not like I have a secured garage or anything. It's gonna be a tough fucking year, but I'll figure something out. We'll see what happens. That is kind of sad to see. It's a dead tree. It's a really curvy, cool looking pine tree that I've been walking by for many years now. The problem is that the last 2 years, 2 years ago, the rains barely came enough. And then the last year, they were late. This particular pine appears to have gotten the pine beetle plague. It's all over North America, and it's here. It's been worse this year than any other year yet. And it's because we've had 2 years this year's had plenty of rain, but it started late. And the year before that was awful. So it takes a while for a tree to die. In this case, you can see where the pine beetles left the tree, and they've left it dead. So this beautiful twisty tree, that's why it's so cool, is it's all twisty, is dead. And it doesn't have enough forest around it to really protect it. It's kind of isolated. It's on this dirt road, so at least part of the places that it has roots, those roots are getting squished by vehicles. So this one's out. And this one tree is not important, even though I really like this tree. There's tons of other ones, but there is a danger that with climate change, that the pine beetle plague will get worse. And the hills that currently around here are covered in pine trees could actually lose all their pine trees. That would be a tragedy for this entire area. And it's one of the reasons I'm so focused on planting other types of trees and plants in general, because if there's climate change, we want living seed banks that take over after that happens. I don't want to live in a desert. I moved here because there's forest, and so I want trees here that will reproduce themselves, and in some cases that's just collecting other kinds of conifers. Conifers are not my favorite general grouping of trees, but like for example, there's not a lot of firs here, but there's firs in other spots nearby, and there's spots that the monarch butterflies really like. I have a few firs I planted, and I should collect seeds on those and reproduce them. So if somebody was just working on plants, they might be germinating seeds and creating a greater diversity of trees. And if I can fund things, I might be buying a whole bunch of examples of plants, like buy 4 or 5 of a particularly important species, and then reproduce the hell out of it. And I've got some plants like that. I've got some trees like that. Willow is one. I've got European basket willow. I've got figs, which it would be great to reproduce those. They're very easy to reproduce, but they need help. They need fertilizer and water. They're not quite being taken care of well enough. Well, they aren't. And some of them are in danger of dying. So, this spot I'm standing next to right here is over town, and it has a dirt road on either side of it, which is, one side is pretty good, which means it's bad but not as bad, and the one right here is not good. But it's this lump of rocks and trees, and I don't think it's ever going to be worth it to bulldoze it. So this is a spot to develop as a park, and I think the way to do that is to put a name on it and to put some benches on it, because it's close enough into town that people could walk to it. It's a natural park spot, and some of these rocks, even if we cleaned up around them and figured out which ones were already set up you could sit there, then make it basically a destination spot. That's one more tiny project that is not super important. It would be really cool to put in a composting toilet here. I don't know how that would shake out. People tend to misuse them. Friend lives over there. His dogs are all barking at me. He's a great guy. Hi, doggins. Bye. See, these dogs are one of the reasons I don't want to bring my dogs, this dog and that dog. Hey, look at me. I don't want to bring them into town because they're going to interact with a whole bunch of dogs. And who knows, maybe they'll share diseases. I'm not that worried about that. What's a worse potential problem is that they'll be crossing territory of other dogs, and there could be dog fights. And I really don't want to deal with dog fights right now. Neither of these dogs have been to town. This one did go to town years ago. Years ago, the last time this dog was in town. Hi, honey. Hi, honey dog. Was to get sterilized. He got his balls cut off. And then the other one is a dog I adopted out of a town up there near where I live. And that dog, as far as I know, has never been in this town down here at all. And so these dogs are also not very car educated. They don't know about cars. And so I don't have a way to send them home. I need to raise money and build fencing so that I'm not walking into town with uncontrolled dogs. They're theoretically mine, but they're forest dogs. They're tough. And so, you know, I'm responsible for them, but I don't have control over them. That's not a good thing at all. So this day could turn out real bad if something bad happens. We'll see. All right, I'm in town. The market's over there because it's a big party time of year. And I got to walk through it looking for a watch battery. Oh, that's so fucked up in there. I got to do it. Really would like to have a watch battery again for the first time in 10 years. We'll see how that works out. I'm so happy right now. I just found for 50 pesos a battery for sale for this watch right here. It's a Timex Expedition watch. It hasn't worked for 10 years because I haven't gotten around to buying a battery for it. And this guy back there has the right battery. It has the right number on it. And I hope it's not so old that it doesn't work. And I have a friend with a tiny screwdriver who can replace it. So I'm thrilled right now because having a watch is really important. A phone is not good enough. Not happy with that. So we'll see. Maybe I'll visit my friend on the way home and I'll have a working watch today. Town. It's a party day. Somebody made an elephant and a woman with a pot of tea or something. And there's all these stands around. Oh, there's seeds up in that palm. I want those seeds. But this is not the day for that. This is the day to get what I actually need and get the hell out of town. That is the goal. But they had rides and stuff. Like, look at this. There's a Ferris wheel. I bet you at night this was really fun. And I know that because there was a lot of noise last night. My God, last night was so noisy. There was bands and everybody's coming to visit from the USA. I hope the business I want to be open is open. It might be closed, in which case my entire walk was for nothing. And I'll have to come back tomorrow. We'll see. Holy fuck. Town is so busy right now. It's noisy. It's kind of overwhelming. Unbelievably busy. Get me the fuck out of here. But I got what I needed. And this is not the kind of day I would want to come into town. Shit. I think I lost a dog. Oh, it's way back there. Fucking goddamn it. But there! It's very annoying. Well, I need leashes. See, we walked by a place with food. Acote! 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 Come here! Come on! Alright, we got these fuckers. Get the fuck out of here. Alright. On my way out of town now. Almost lost one dog twice. That dog did not know where it was. I had to go back for it. Because it's confusing and there's rockets and people, and one of them was shaking because he was scared. And time to walk home up the hill. Far, far, far up the hill. Got about 6 kilometers to go. No problem. This is not good. I'm resting. Found a spot to sit under a tree for a moment. Hi, honey. Hi, baby. Hi, other baby. Good baby doggies. They're not really babies anymore. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good girl. Yeah. Was that scary in town? Kind of scary? We're gonna go home now. Don't go to town. God damn it, dog slobbered on me. Get away from me. Thank you. Appreciate it. That wasn't very long. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Boop. 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 I shouldn't rest. No resting. An object in motion must stay in motion. Keep walking. My feet kind of hurt. It's all right. This is good land to buy over here as well. Very valuable. Too valuable. If you were looking for land, you should look a little bit further out. Don't pick a land that has electricity to it. Don't pick land that has water. You just gotta go a little bit out of town, a little further. Prices drop a lot. If you're willing to live off grid, which is how you should live, it's a much better option. So that's where I gotta go, up there. And there's smoke up there for some reason. I don't like that. It's not the driest part of the year yet, but that's gonna come. And before it does, I have to prepare for forest fire. I've fought forest fires before, and they're dangerous, and you can get injured, and buildings can burn down. I do have some wooden buildings that were wrong thing to build. I built them 20 years ago, had them built, paid somebody else, of course. And I got to get a bulldozer and recut my dirt roads that are grown over to have fire breaks. And I have a few months to do it, I suppose, but no resources to do it. So my place is going to burn down. I'm lucky it didn't burn down last year or the year before. But it's a certainty that it will eventually happen. And I have to prepare for that right now. And I don't know. For today, I just got to get home. I got to walk way up there, past that ridge, up almost to the other ridge, and then cut left and go a couple kilometers that way. Get home, and I'm going to buy some pasta, some dried pasta in a town along the way, because I got no food left. And I wish I had peanut butter. I wish I had bread. You know, and I've got bins of food that I can survive with. I got to look in those bins and see what's there even. I got beans probably, and I've got textured vegetable protein, which is a soy product that I don't like, but I can eat it. And so I got to look in my bins, and some of the bins, I had two that I had to throw out because bugs got in them. But generally, some kinds of food last for a long time. And this food's like 9 years old. This is my survival food. I'm cutting into my survival food now. That's not a good thing, because that's supposed to be for difficulter times. But I guess I'm in difficulter times right now. So ideally, I would buy some eggs too, because I would like some animal protein, and eggs are the perfect animal protein, really. Pre-packaged. Don't need a refrigerator because I don't got one. And we'll see if I make it home, but I'll make it home. I always have. There is no scientific proof I will ever die, although I think there's a pretty good guess that someday I will. So that's fine. Fuck it. It's a gorgeous day out. Absolutely beautiful. Look at those clouds up there. It's a beautiful day for a walk, and it's been a very successful walk. Both my stupid dogs, who didn't stay home when they were told to, came with me to town, and they're both coming back. Because today would have sucked a lot if another dog died. I've had some dog losses lately. And that hurts because, you know, they are living beings that I have somewhat committed to keeping alive, and I like having around. So two of them are trapped in the house, and one of them doesn't want to be trapped in the house at all. So I'm hoping he, a very strong boy, doesn't fuck with shit, but he'll probably just sit there like a good boy. Yeah. I hope he doesn't chew through anything like my Starlink cable, because a different dog did chew through my Starlink cable, and it took me like 2 days to fix it, because I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know if I could even succeed at doing it. But now I know how to fix a Starlink cable. So, whatever. You know that tree I showed you earlier? Well, this is actually the one I was thinking of. It's back here behind me. Right there. That's actually the one I was thinking of. It's dead too. And the one over there is suffering pretty badly. It's probably gonna live. But these are curvy trees. These are, not normal pines. They were probably damaged at some point. And in this one, I actually have a picture of me standing in it. And I have a picture of somebody else standing in it because it was easy to get up into. But these trees aren't going to be here anymore. This one's dead, dead, dead. And in this case, I don't actually see any evidence of pine beetle plague. I think it just died because it was curvy. That's not a good reason to die. I mean, pines want to grow like this one, right? It wants to grow up, up, up. It's got little curves to it, but I don't know. I mess with trees a lot. I do a little bit of tree sculpting. So I do damage trees when they're young in order to make them more interesting when they're older. Which brings up the odd thing about what damage a person can incur when they're young that actually makes them better when they're older. In this case, just curvy and pretty. But we don't want them all to die, right? But I don't give a fuck when I die. I mean, I'm amazed I've lived this long. I really am. I thought I would die. And there's probably other really creative people who are out there that don't fit in with society, who also understand that they're going to break away from society in some way because they don't have a choice. Like one of my quotes is, "I have no choice but to believe in free will." Well, I don't know if that applies to trees. I don't think it does. But it does in my case. And it's not like there's a shortage of trees right now. But all the trees are in danger just like the people are in danger. We could lose them all. But we'll see how it goes. Let's just try and hang in there. And if you are a freak or a strange individual, at least you're mobile, right? You're a person who can choose where they want to be. So maybe you can choose to be among better trees. Metaphors get really fucked up. But choose to be among other people who support your brand of unusual nature. Somehow be good. Good luck. I do have to decide if I'm going to visit my friend on the way home or not, because he has a screwdriver that's tiny. And I have a set of screwdrivers that are for fixing computers. But he has one that can actually take out the battery on a watch. And that means he could put one back in, because he took my watch battery out so I could buy a new one. And I think I probably will try and drop in on him. But I'm also against dropping in on people because I do not like people dropping in on me. And he's always been real polite, and I've asked him 6 to 10 times, like, is it okay that I drop by? And I told him real clear, like, you just kick me out any time or tell me it's a bad time to visit. I don't care. And I wish I had a working phone so I could actually message him and say, hey, is it a good time to drop by? Which I can do from my house currently, because I still have internet, because I still have a tiny bit of gasoline left to get on the internet. But, that's another couple kilometers away from his place to mine. And so I think I might just drop by again. And he's been so polite and nice. And I have assured him he can just tell me go away. Because I never want to be an unwelcome visitor. I don't like unwelcome visitors. I've had some. I've had people show up because they saw my videos online and they figured out where I lived. I don't like that. So, in his case, I mean, I've known him for like 3 years now, and he's a cool dude. So, I'll drop by and ask him to screw me. No, not me. My watch. Put that battery in my watch, and I'll have my Timex Expedition watch working again. That'd be so cool. I don't know why that means so much to me. I mean, I can take out my phone and see what time it is, but I like having the time on my wrist all the time. And I don't like being asked, what time is it? People who don't know what time it is are weak. Since we are passing by here, let's take a look at this pine tree right here. Unlike some others, it's not dead. And this one has some little flowers on it. It has a green pine cone on it. Look at that. And so it's going to make more pine cones. Here's an old pine cone. That one already dropped its seeds, which did not result in any babies. So it's wasted seed. Pine onanism. But it's alive. It has no babies around it. That's not good. But I can collect pine seeds from pine cones, and I can make many more pine trees. And I've got at least 4 kinds of pines that I've identified on my land in my forest. And hi, honey. I'm talking about pine trees. You like pine trees? Yes, I like pine trees. I don't know. He does not know what I'm talking about. But look how pretty that is. Little flower. I mean, there's prettier flowers in the world, but look at the pine cone. And ideally, I would have an app that told me I should come and collect pine cones when they're going to make seeds. And this is on a public road. I mean, road being a optimistic way of viewing things, because most cars would not want to go up this road. Like this rock right here, that rock will bust your oil pan for sure. And on the road I live on, which is not this one, 2 people have busted their oil pan on my road, and that's not a good thing to have happen to your vehicle, because without oil your vehicle dies real quick. I guess that might be an argument for electric vehicles. I don't know. I have very mixed thoughts on electric vehicles. Fuck, I got so long to walk. It's fine. I'm enjoying it. You gotta enjoy the process. And it's not directly painful. I'm not dying today. Let's go home, babies. Let's go home, little doggies. Go home, doggy. Go home. Arr. Getting back into home territory now. So close. Arr. My God, town was so busy. It was like the city. There was so many people. What a beautiful day it is. It's like cloudy, and that's not normal for this time of the year. It's a wonderful day to walk. And I did happen to run into a guy who has a pickup truck, and I was able to tell him, well, I need some shit. I need gasoline and dog food. You got a truck, and so tell me what you would charge me to deliver me what I need. And, you know, make sure that you charge me enough. I want him to charge me enough so he's motivated, right? I'm not trying to rip him off or get a better deal. Everybody's doing that all the time. They're trying to get the cheapest price they can from everyone else. And it's like, that's a bad way to think. No, we're looking for that win-win. So I need some things to survive for me and my dogs and my communication with you. So, I told him to think about it. I didn't expect him to set a price right then because I want him to think about it. And there's other people with pickup trucks too. I just talked to one other guy with a pickup truck, but he's very busy with his family and he's got more money, so he's not as motivated either. So it might be like more of an imposition for him. And I don't want favors from people. I don't want to owe people. And then there's another guy with a truck who is a really nice guy and is also in a similar position where I wouldn't want to ask a favor. I just don't like that. Fuck. But it's not like I'm the only person who can own a vehicle. And so, could I survive without a vehicle? Yeah, I could. And later on, vehicles are going to be dead anyway. Gasoline is on its way out. Horses and donkeys, feet and bicycles, that's the transportation of the future. That is green transportation. So, I'll figure it out. Survive for now, but work towards a transition into an actually sustainable economy and sustainable energy systems that work for a longer time. Yeah. See the future. See what's coming. That's hard for most people, isn't it? Not for me. I am like a prophet. I can see the future. Imperfectly. And not because I'm in contact with any spiritual beings, but because if you know the now and you can see the trajectory of reality, then you can see the future. Rational thought. Being extremely aware. Not meditation, bullshit, spiritual awareness, but actual awareness. You can predict a lot of the future that way. And I predict that gasoline-powered cars won't exist in 20, 30 years or something. We'll see. So one of the questions I have to ask myself is, how fucked up am I? And I think that's a really good question that everyone should ask themselves. And I do often refer to the person in the mirror to figure that out, but you don't need a mirror to do it. You've already seen yourself, and other people have already seen you. So the actual visual is not necessary. I just visited my friend, and we changed the battery in my watch. I bought a battery in my Timex Expedition watch. And guess what? It doesn't work. Which might mean the battery that I bought is dead because the battery is old. Or it means the watch is dead, which would suck. I mean, it is 10 years since this watch has run. My friend did give me a digital watch, which tells me it's 4:48, which also means it's going to get dark. And I'm able to look at the sun and say, oh shit, it's going to get dark. It was a really nice gift, actually, from my friend to me. I don't know why he had an extra watch. It's a little weird. Like, why would my friend have an extra digital watch to give to me for no good reason? But he's a really interesting guy. Well, now I have actually solved the problem of knowing what time it is. I mean, he did. I didn't solve it. He solved it. It's 4:49. And I'm going to walk home. I'm still walking home. This has been a long, long day. A very strange, strange day of trying to just go home. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to go home yet. Because fuck everything. I'm going to walk back into this little town. And I'm going to buy another beer. A 40-ounce beer. Because for me, this is a special day. It's a very strange day that I'm not going to explain to you why that is. God damn, I can barely walk. I'm kind of drunk, actually. But I also don't give any shit. Like, if I wake up dead tomorrow, I won't. Fine with me. Except that I don't have a will and I have to protect the forest. So, unfortunately, that's the one thing left. And I've talked about community and, gathering people to protect the forest and doing all this shit. And it's like, God damn everything. I don't trust anyone. And you know what? You're not trustworthy. I hate to say that. So what am I doing? Am I going to walk home? Or am I going to buy another beer and then walk home? I have no money left. That's not true. I got a little bit of money left. But also, being drunk is a waste of time. Fuck everything. I thought I tried to buy eggs. Didn't I buy eggs? Where'd the eggs go? Fuck, I think I tried to buy half a kilo of eggs. Did I leave them somewhere? Did I forget to buy them? I think I might be drunk. It's good to be self-aware on how stupid you are. I know I had the idea of doing it. Oh no, I remember. I asked the price and then I said no. But actually, it wasn't the price that made me say no. It was, I didn't want to carry them. And I did buy pasta, which is what I'm going to try and live on for the next few days. In difficult conditions and running out of fuel, and I do have wood-fired, stoves, so it's just difficult shit. And I talked to some people to try and get some more money, cash in hand. Because the way I survive is not what you know about. Fuck it. I also think of myself as a good party boy. No, party boy sounds stupid as fuck. I consider myself a good adventurer. And why the fuck shouldn't I buy some more beer? Good adventure has been buying beer for thousands of years. Or making it. So what do? This is one more choice I have in my life. Do I go right up there to that intersection, walk the fuck home, and be a good, clean boy? Man. Or do I go get some more beer? What do you think, honey? What do you think? You a good boy? Yeah, you good boy. You a good boy? Yeah. Yeah. I do have the philosophy of it's better to do things than not do things, which is a very vague philosophy that is not one you should follow, because some of the things you could do are good and some of them are bad, and you should learn how to predict the future on what's going to happen. And the sun is going down pretty fast. It goes down fast here. Fuck it. I really, have lived by the philosophy of it's better to do things than not do things. Although, is it better to fuck yourself up with alcohol than not fuck yourself up with alcohol? Although, am I really fucked up? It'll help me sleep. And it's so little money. And I've got nothing left. Like, I have change. I don't have enough to buy dog food. So I'm fucked either way. So see, this is another existential moment of like, what do I do? And I'm just stuck in the moment. Like, I feel like I'm at this decision point. And I don't think there's a right choice. And you think there is, and you're going to judge me for it because you're a bigoted piece of shit asshole. I don't think there's a right choice. If I was really cool, I would go down and buy some eggs and some beer, which I might have enough money for. Because I'm going to have to survive for some more days. And I'm down to the point of just trying to survive for more days. So if I was really cool, I would have enough money for some cheese, because I do like cheese. But I also think it's a little weird to harvest milk from animals. And so even though I'm critical of vegans, I think dairy is kind of weird and kinky in a strange way. And at the moment, it's confusing because I have to walk up there to walk down there to go home. Here, I walk down there to walk over there, and then I have to walk more up. That's all just equal. So that's, a simple evolution. Yes, I am drunk. Fuck off. Elevation. Problem. But the question is, what do I really want? What do I want in life? And I have none of it. I want a good world where people are good, and I'm never going to get that, no matter what I do. I'm going to live in a world of shithead dumb fucks that destroy it all, and everyone goes extinct probably, and maybe there's some chance that some people will survive if they're good, which none of them are. So I'm fucked. Which is fine. I mean, you have to accept death. Death is where it's all at. We all end up there. Well, I'm going to go and choose downhill. I'm going to pass by a place, and I'm going to check on also a totally different topic thing about whether some tiny chickens lived or died. Because I lent out a incubator to a guy, and if they all died, he's going to be sad. I'm going to be sad. But he did a good job because he got them almost all the way. And I have tried to use the incubator, and I have experienced some of them living and some of them dying. And it really hurts when they all die. And he's a young guy that I want to encourage. And so it has been a couple days since I talked to him, I think. And if they did all die, I want to say some positive shit to him. And, I lent him this incubator, and I want to encourage him to do it again, to try again. Because fertilized eggs are very cheap, And I want him to win. I want him to create life, which, women can create life with a baby, but for a man, you have to create life in different ways. And so I think incubating eggs, for women or men, I'm not being a sexist asshole or anything, is a great thing to do. Like, to learn how to incubate eggs is a wonderful skill. And in this case, if they did all die, was it a problem of, look how fucked up this road is. Like, see, it's hard to fucking even walk anywhere. I can't fucking walk around in a way without, having my entire brain engaged and not just falling over. It's so annoying. Anyway, so back to the chicks, the cute chicks that should be born. Now, he told me, I think 2 days ago, that he thought they were all dead. And I said to him, give him 2 more days. And goddamn motherfucker. Even walking is difficult. Why can't I fucking live in a goddamn place where I can just walk around and it's comfortable? I can someday. God, this is way further than I wanted to go. I could make the excuse I'm doing this for beer. But at this point, I'm like, fuck the beer. And fuck the chickens too. Why did I make this choice? Fuck it. I'm still having a great day. And I'm going to edit this video together. The little clips of it. Because it has been a great day. And this might be the last video I make. For all I know. None of my shit's been easy. And I take full responsibility for that. I have loved my life. And the fact that I use past tense is just fine with me. I've never known a single person like me. Some chick I talked to online was like, find your peers. It's like, fuck it. I got no peers. Maybe she would be one. She's very cute. She seems smart. But I've been looking for win-win situations for a long time. And I'm not finding them. Oh, I think I'm going to have blisters on my feet after today. I haven't been walking this much for a while, so. And can I even get home? It's going to get cold and dark really soon. My current goal, I think it's a reasonable goal, is buy one more beer and make it home. And I could buy some eggs, because I'm going to have to try and survive some days before I have any more cash at all. I have change. Everything I bought today to survive was bought in change. Like, coins. Oh, this is way farther than I wanted to go. I should have just gone home. Or not. Fuck everything. Fuck right and wrong. I can do this shit. The sun is going to go down. You can hold your fingers up to the sun. Did you know that? The sun is going to go down in half an hour. One finger is 15 minutes. But that doesn't mean it's dark yet. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Is I'm already on my way. I made my choice. And I'll buy one more beer. And I'll try and get home. I will sleep in my bed. And I will be maybe another day. Fuck, this is far. Why did I go this way? I have no choice but to think I have free will. That's my favorite quote from me. I have no choice but to think I have free will. The store I'm going to might not even be open. And you know what? I need some food because I haven't eaten all day. And I don't think I ate yesterday. So I'm kind of hungry. But I also don't give a fuck about that. I mean, I got a little extra fat on my belly. And I've watched reality TV shows where people don't eat shit for a while. And I think we can learn from not living in surplus. Because most people are just spoiled pieces of shit anyway. That'd be you, baby. And me. A lot of people live in tough situations in the world. Oh, there was a guy I was going to talk to. Fuck. Hi, cow. That would be a bull. And the dogs are weirdly not barking. Oh, now they're gonna bark. I'm out of here. Barking dogs are really annoying. Fuck. I think it maybe. I mean, I haven't bought cheese for like a year. Maybe rather than buy eggs, I would rather just buy some cheese and eat it. Because I am kind of hungry. Everything is just fine. Alright, so I'm back on a known track. And my legs hurt. My feet hurt. You know what? That's good. Because the only way to health for me is pain. The fuck was that bullshit? Alright. I'm gonna have to go away. Goodbye.
Hey.
Well, the store is closed. So I walked all that way down. Now I'm gonna walk all that way up for nothing. On the other hand, what's the point of life? Nothing. So off I go to go home. It's fine. But once I get home, maybe I'll have time before it's dark to make some food. On the other hand, does it really matter if I eat any food today? Nah. I could go more days with no food. Food is poison. Not totally true, but it's fun to say it. Should I walk back into town? Look for another store. Fuck it. No, I'm not gonna do that. Fuck. Pain is good. In some sense, it's easy to live this way. But I gotta walk that way. And if I fall, there's no one to help me. And it's a rocky trail to get home. There's no cell phone signal. And the sun is almost down. And it doesn't matter that I'm hungry. I could go the next 5 days without eating. Not a problem. But I won't last a night without going into hypothermia and dying. So I gotta make it home. And it's just all rocks and danger. It's fine. And this isn't the worst part of it. It gets way worse up ahead. And so it's not a problem if it was like an adventure or a temporary camping trip thing or something where somebody was looking out for me. No, it's not that. It's not a reality television show. It's me just failing in one way. Me tripping one time and then dying. Which is, it doesn't matter. You won't give a shit. I don't know. I won't give a shit. I'll be dead. But I don't feel like I'm done yet, you know. I have not accomplished my goals. I have not protected the forest. And that's my only goal. So, I'll be a failure. Or, fuck, this part's a little difficult, I guess. God, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's fine. Just gotta go up and down and walk across the rocks and wonder what the fucking point of it is. Fuck pain. 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 I'm walking home to this place where a rattlesnake lives. So all I need right now is some rattlesnake bite me. I mean, that would be funny in some sense, but actually that'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? That'd be a great way to die. Better than a car crash. That would be a sucky way to die. Fucking bite me, you little bitch. It's not gonna happen. I'll just make it home, which is right over there. I'm so close now. I just want to get home, and I am kind of hungry, so I probably will make some pasta, because I bought 3 packages of pasta so I could eat some food. Yarr. Yarr.